Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
3rd down. Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Only a couple on that one. It'll center. 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The tight end motioning left here. 1st and 10 for Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
47-yard line.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
To throw is Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one pulled in by Bryant.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognized.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Eagles have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the 3 return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The throw here is complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Tank Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man. That is bombed. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They'll come up here first and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far,
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Fred Warner in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage.
49ers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Send a man in motion right. Purdy using the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
That is hard! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Again, 12 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Philadelphia. They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
49.
Ready. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will score! Jordan Watkins! Touchdown, 49ers! It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
At their own 28-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got... before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
5. 18.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
50-yard line.
18.
From the 50, he'll sit. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 19.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake, and that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake, and the offense has turned it over on downs. It's 1st down, and they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18, watch out!
Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Being a fullback is like the ultimate thankless position. You do all the dirty work. You give everyone else the glory. But I love when coordinators find a way to just throw him a bone. Get him a touch, get him a carry. In this case, get him a reception. And he's able to pick up a pretty good chunk of yards.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Niners' first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the 49ers first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A run, it's Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back.
And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Purdy on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get set, get set.
To throw is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Third down. Purdy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is fielded at the 13. He gets free inside the 20. 85 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That's to Bellinger. He's got it down. Field.
It's a gain of 29. And the 49er first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, 49ers.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Whoa. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
At the 15-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will score! Game on! Jordan James! Touchdown, 49ers! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make it?
That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Eagles 44, 49ers 34.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on. Hit! Pass the stick!
Now, this looks like a design run. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
2 yards to go.
Get set! Lucky ball! Right there! You got that right there!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18! What's up?
Now Purdy. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. From the gun, here's Bigsby. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Niners have got it. He He's to the 40. A big play from the defense as they get the ball out, and they do something with it, too. A long return to set up terrific field position.
Every defender's dream, Mike, is to scoop and score. Well, in this case, he was able to do the scoop. He wasn't quite able to get the score, but nonetheless.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jalen Carter in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. On second down, Purdy. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Stop.
Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll drop to throw, and he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Check out!
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. They'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.